Since its release in 1996, the House of the Dead series has made its mark on the gaming industry with a number of arcade cabinets, a few console ports, and a hilariously bad film adaptation. The newest entry, House of the Dead Overkill, is the first in the main series created specifically for consoles, and serves as both a prequel to the original story and a rebirth of sorts. Taking it in a different path and readying it for the inevitable death of the arcades, it also moves the franchise from serious to satirical, attempting to recreate the corny 70s horror feel in video game form. Overkill's plot couldn't be any more cliched. An outbreak of some kind has turned humans into bloodthirsty mutants. A man named Papa Caesar seems to be behind it, and it's up to a rookie special agent and a loudmouth police officer to save the world. The story mode will pull you through various locations, from a hospital full of zombies to a theme park full of zombies and just about everything else you could think of. Witty dialogue and humorous cutscenes are interspersed throughout the levels, giving a good excuse to continue playing aside from blowing apart mutants. It's not Shakespearean by any means, but it never once pretends to be, and Headstrong Games should be proud of the absurd script they penned for Overkill.
You see, you did it again. Throughout this whole episode, you've been motherfucking everything.
That's my thing. That's how I fucking speak.
Yeah, but there we were, face to face with the real motherfucker.
Huh?
Clement more than likely fucked his mother, and not once did you call him motherfucker. When indeed he was, most probably a real motherfucker. So
aside from cooperative play of the story with a second player, House of the Dead Overkill offers 3 multiplayer modes with up to 4 players each. There's a carnival-themed shooting gallery, a competitive mode to see who can save the most survivors, and another which tests players to hold out for as long as possible against waves of mutants. None are incredibly inventive, but it's good to see a developer add minigames to the Wii that actually expand on the game. Overkill is a typical on-rails shooter with little to shake up the genre. Players fight through levels controlling only their weapons, fighting zombies and bosses. That's pretty much the gist of it. While the presentation has obviously changed around and the developers created a game for consoles without the quarter-happy difficulty of the arcade machines, it's still an on-rails shooter, which does grow repetitive after a while. Overkill does depart from its predecessors in a few different ways. Instead of only being able to pick up weapons as you play, you can actually purchase and swap them out in between levels. Also added in are slow-motion triggers, which lower the speed for precise shots, helping earn more points. Different difficulty modes and cooperative play obviously help, but it is what it is, an on-rails shooter, and that might turn a lot of people off.
Boys, don't be so melodramatic.
Living up to the Overkill name, House of the Dead draws inspiration from the grindhouse horror films of the 1970s.
Screen Train.
In creating a B-movie look, most of the blemishes of the Wii's graphical capabilities are masterfully hidden under camera flickers and intentional film grain. Sound effects and voice acting are both top-notch in their parody, and the game's cutscenes are hilariously campy, never missing an opportunity for satire. Before long, the shock of Detective Washington's foul mouth and Agent G's overacting might weaken, but they both serve their purpose in furthering the grindhouse feel and never become annoying by any means.
And where the fuck have you gone? Don't make me go calling your stupid ass name.
House of the Dead Overkill is a fantastic reboot of the franchise, and has saved the series from its rapidly approaching irrelevancy. The Wii Remote, be it by itself or attached to any of the peripherals available, serves as an entirely adequate light gun replacement, and the game controls as well as you might have hoped. What was born in the arcades has moved to the home, and while the frights were replaced with winks, it still manages to retain all of the entertainment value of the original. Hopefully in the future, Sega becomes comfortable enough to move the game even farther from its roots. But in the meantime, House of the Dead Overkill is a must-own for Wii owners looking to push a little more love out of their system. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the full text review on Gamervision.com.
You ever feel like dialing down the cursing watch?
Fuck that, motherfucker! Rock and roll, motherfucker!
You thought you had seen it all. You thought you had lived through the horror. You were wrong. Action, suspense, mayhem, terror. Nothing can prepare you for the Fear 2 review.